All right, this is the second part of the study guide. This is number 4, the one that I crossed off in the beginning. It's an inequality. So first you need to isolate the absolute value bars by subtracting 6 from each side. So I have the absolute value of n minus 4 is less than 4. So now we need to solve twice. Make sure you flip the sign for the negative version. I'm going to add 4 to each side, so I have n is less than 8 over here, and then I'm going to add 4 here, and I have n is greater than 0. Okay, so you know that I always overdo these. So I'm going to start with negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not too bad. Okay, so I'm going to put my 0 here. The numbers are greater that way. And then my 8 here is an and. So I have 0, 8 for interval. Okay, the next one, we got some work to do to isolate. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract 3. So 5 times the absolute value of b minus 3 is greater than or equal to 45. I'm going to divide by 5. So the absolute value of b minus 3 is greater than or equal to 9. So I'm going to solve twice, flipping the sign for the negative version. I'm going to add 3. So I have b is greater than or equal to 12. And when I add 3 on this side, I have b is less than or equal to negative 6. Okay, let's see how I do here. Yeah, I'm going to go by tens. Not going to fit, should have thought that through. Okay, so here's my negative 6, and the less thans are that way. Here is my positive 9, greater thans are that way. So I have an and. So here is my interval notation. There you go. All right, all we have left is a couple application problems. And the first one is Nellie has a dog walking business. She charges a one-time pickup fee of $5 and an additional $175 per mile. Kodiak also walks dogs for a living and charges $2.25 per mile. After how many miles will the two companies cost the same? Well, if you're looking for when they cost the same, you have an equal sign in the middle. I'm going to say let m equal the number of miles. So we're going to put Nellie's on one side and Kodiak's on the other. I have $1.75 M, and then here's her pickup fee that Nellie charges, and Kodiak's is $2.25 M. We're going to bring those variables together on one side. So I have 5 equals 5/10 M, and oops, we're going to divide by 5/10 there. Which gives us 10 miles. Okay, this next one is the sum of 2 times a number and 6 is between -6 and 8. Therefore, the number itself must be between blank and blank. Graph and show your solution. So before we fill in the blanks, let's write the equation. The sum of 2 times a number and 6 and -6. So the sum of 2 times a number and 6 is in between -6 and 8, which means it's greater than -6 but less than 8. So there's your inequality, right? So the number itself has to be between whatever it is that we solve it for. So let's solve it. Oop. Let me write that again. Sorry about that. So I have -6 less than 2x plus 6. Oh, it's greater than, but it's less than 8. So let's solve. -12 less than 2 is greater than 4. Now I'm going to divide by 2. So I have -6, which is less than x, is less than 2. So the numbers have to be between -6 and 2. You got to solve it before you write those in the blank. Now if I had to graph, let's go by 2's. Ugh,